Hey, I'm Justin Sheriff, and today I'm going to walk you through all the steps I do before I start mixing. I like to break them up into 3 categories. First, being organization, 2, gain staging, and 3, the static mix, in that order. All right? So stick around, you might learn a thing or two. So first off, let's start with organization. Now in this session, all the tracks are thankfully named, but it's not always that way. So let me show you how to do it quick anyways. So double click on the track, type in the name, and then hit Command Enter to skip to the next track and name it quickly. All right, so you're gonna do this for all your tracks in your session. Now, as far as track arrangement goes, I like to start with my rhythm section first, so I'll do drums and then bass, then piano and keys, guitars, and then vocals are always last for me. But you can do it however you want. All right, now let's color code the session. Looks a million times better already. Now notice I did leave the vocals the default blue color in Pro Tools. That's so I know they're my vocal tracks. You don't have to, but I like doing that. All right, now secondly what we need to do is organize our tracks into aux tracks. Aux tracks is a place to process and pass bus audio. What is bus audio? Well, buses is basically just a place where you can route audio, just like people going on the bus going from point A to point B. That's what buses are for. So we're gonna put all our submixes and groups into aux tracks, where we can process them, solo them, control the volume fader. It's super good for organization and control of your session. All right, so here we go. The quick way to do it in Pro Tools is shift select all the tracks that are similar, go to the output and then go shift option, new track. You generally always want to do a stereo aux track because of panning information. All right, and then we're gonna name this drums. Command click on that to deselect it. Put it at the end of your group so you know where the group ends, and then we're almost there. Now we need to solo safe the track. So we go command click on the solo button, notice it gets grayed out there. Now when I solo all my tracks routed to the aux group, I'm gonna hear them. All right, perfect, mission accomplished. Now let's do the rest. All right, now we've routed all our groups to aux tracks. And notice I even routed all my musical elements to one aux group so I can control the music with one click of the button. Very, very useful, very good for macro organization. All right, now let's move on to gain staging. So there's 3 reasons that gain staging is important. Number 1, you don't want to be clipping the output, obviously. Number 2, you're feeding your plugins a healthier level, which matters for some of them. And number 3, fader resolution. So fader resolution, as you see here, we go all the way to the bottom and I move it, we're moving in much bigger increments. While at the top, it's much finer, okay? So what we're gonna do to gain stage our whole session quickly is hit return, Command A, and then Control Shift down arrow to turn all the tracks down with the clip gain. Let's check it out. All right, much better. Now the last step, the static mix. So basically all we're gonna do is do some more gain staging, play with the volume faders, do some panning if we need to, just make a nice musical balance so it sounds like a song. Don't spend too much time on this. And if you wanna do this quickly, you can shift select all the tracks in a group, go Command G, and then you can move them as one unit. And if you need to turn that off, you can do it right here. All right, so let's do that quick.
Just bring it back from where it came from. It looks so different. Did you notice it's gone?
And it's not perfect, but at least I can make out everything that's there. And now we're ready to start mixing. So to sum it up, number 1, organization, 2, gain staging, 3, the static mix, and you're good to go. I hope this video was helpful. Please like, follow, subscribe. Take care, everybody.